2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
All right, Rich, your thoughts?
Zalatoris had the edge in their last meeting, Luke, so I'll be interested to see if they can pull out the win this time around.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While it might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat. And good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it. Oh, that was pure. Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Just be a little bit more committed on this shot. Time now for the fourth shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is what they have left for bogey.
Starting the round above par today.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. Here we are at the third. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
This putt is about 16 feet. That gets the job done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Nicely done. This shot from 120 yards. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. 7 feet to the cup. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes. The Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
It was on a good line. Putting for par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Now, this is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one.
This for a birdie run. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Handy effort, that one. And Rich, this player is competitive, but they've got to find another way to go to the next level.
They've only had a couple of top 5s on the season this year. It's good, but it needs to get better in order to turn great and get that first win.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. That was a beauty.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. Looks good.
Yes, they've made it. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That one just slides by. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I like the look of this. Okay, time to return to the action. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's tidy. Sitting at 4 under for the day. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? That's brilliant out of the sand. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
That got a little out of control, I think. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. And here we are with their 4th. 2 strokes off the lead. Ooh. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. 4 feet to the cup. And that'll be a bogey. Now 4 back after that hole. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Playing up to an elevated green here. Going with the 6-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Left yourself an opportunity. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Ooh. A par putt awaits.
On a nice line.
And now at 3 under overall. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Steady on. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for par.
Good putt, that. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
From around 220 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Unable to find the green on this one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Currently at -3 for the event. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Nicely done. Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. A few shots under par at the moment. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Great shot. Sitting at -3. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Not a bad play, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Oh, that was a touch of class. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now 5 strokes behind. Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Downhill shots usually require to take less club. That could play. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Here's Will Zalatoris. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
He's looking to hold this to tie with Will Zalatoris.
Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Looking good. Well played. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short 3rd shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader. Yeah, that one will play. A 7-footer right here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more out of themselves.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them, and keep their eye on the prize. Keep on that front foot and start making birdies.
Well, it's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot into the first. That one should find the surface. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. This one's for birdie. Well, that'll play.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the second tee.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Well, that's a handy shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly. Yeah, this is looking nice.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for 8th. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the third. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Beautiful shot.
This player is putting for fun.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, well done. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not bad. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
From downtown, he's holed it. And that will take him to 8 under. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently at 10 under par overall. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their third.
Nicely done.
And this putt to move into a tie for third. Good looking putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Coming up from the bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Simply amazing. Splendid shot. Sets up the easy par.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Putting for a bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Going with the 6-iron here.
Going for less club here.
And he's safely on the green.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
No, that's too bad. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
There it is. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yes! Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
They're still chasing their first win of the season.
A couple of top 5s so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Time to face a par 4 now. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, well played. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Oh, and how about the concentration to pull that shot off? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Well, that's a lovely way to make it move into the top 5. He currently shares 4th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And they've found themselves in the first cut. Going with the 6-iron here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, almost went in. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just didn't drop. Let's return to live play now. And that should secure the par on this one. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. We have a par 5 at this one.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
Atta boy, good shot. Time for the 2nd shot at the 14th. That's some good golf right there. And here we are with the third shot.
Little extra club required going back uphill for their second shot if they want to get it all the way back to this hole location.
Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is not.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And we thought they were in some trouble, but whip out the old lob wedge and knock it in. Thank you very much.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Quality shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Opting for the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 13 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Green's sitting below him here, Luke. So got to be careful of that spin.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Ouch, that hurts. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Going with the 6-iron here. Should find the green here. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's tracking. It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He finds himself currently in 6th place. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
playing this shot from around 120 yards. Needs this one to kick right. That's just inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And with that, this round comes to a close. So after 36 holes, some solid golf from our player has them in contention for a win on the weekend.
2 rounds down. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this player. Looking forward to seeing if they can keep up this good form over the next couple of rounds.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.